feel like they have it here. You walk into a room, everyone says, good morning, Mrs. Fruhl. I mean, it's like a breath of fresh air.
There are several myths associated with Catholic education. So we asked parents who have been in Catholic school from the start and those who transferred in from public school to share their views.
I feel like it's great for everyone and anyone. It gives children a sense of values and community that I don't think they necessarily would get anywhere else. These kids become your brothers and your sisters, and they learn to really love each other.
Today's world has this interesting need, or this blend that has to be met. You want the traditions and the respect of how we were raised, or maybe our parents were raised, but we want the technological influences of today.
Some say Catholic schools are stuck in the past, that they exist in a bubble not exposed to the real world.
If the past is being respectful of adults and
keeping them safe,
then I'm okay with that.
I believe that they're embracing technology and they're embracing the future.
Kids in Catholic school, they're still exposed to a lot of things that are going on, but they actually have someone to guide them while they're there.
I like that they are with people that have the same values and want to go out and help others.
Catholic schools are only meant for Catholic families.
So I think that was one of the misconceptions that we had previously, that it would be only Catholics. I didn't know previously that any religion is welcome, any background, any culture, which is great because it does give the children the diversity that they should experience in the real world.
I happen to be Jewish. My husband is Catholic, and we raised my children Catholic, but even if that wasn't the case, I would still come here anyway. There are actually many families here that aren't Catholic.
I love that because my children are learning from other children, day in and day out.
So people from other religions can see that, and they say, I understand they're going to teach about God, but I'm going to send my child to the school because I want him or her to have the best future.
All the Catholic school systems seem to teach a morality-based education.
Right.
And
which fits across, like you said, all religions.
All religions.
All religions.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I can never afford a Catholic education for my child. It's only for rich families.
It's the best thing we've done for them. Right. So it is financially, there is opportunities out there. I think it can be for anyone. It's just a lifestyle adjustment, or you could be blessed with scholarships. But you never know until you investigate and find out and ask the questions.
I agree. I mean, I know there is the Bishop Scholarship Fund, and there's opportunities for merit scholarships beyond that.
In a world where so many people take things for granted, the kids don't. They're
very grateful.
They're very grateful.
They're very grateful.
And they learn that. Again, it's that completeness of education. Teach them their math, teach them their science, teach them their reading and writing. Give them all of that, and they're going to get that. Public, they're going to get that. Catholic, they're going to get that. Private, anything like that. But that complete picture of the human person, of what they're supposed to be, the best version of themselves, to grow in that way, to be thankful. I mean, that's amazing.
For $125 or $135 a week, you're talking about $30 a day.
Right.
For an education and an environment.
The people have asked us before, how can you afford it? You have 4 kids, and we tell them there's plenty of help out there.
You have to look for it and be open and ask for it.
And not be shy.
Ashamed.
Yes.
Don't be ashamed to ask. Because, a lot of people, we both work full-time, so, you think, 2 full-time salaries, and we always felt like I shouldn't be asking for help. There's got to be people who are in much, more dire need, and I hear a lot of people say that, and then I do encourage them, we felt that way, but don't feel that way.
Catholic schools only focus on academics and not extracurriculars or sports. What if my kid isn't smart enough?
That's what I heard when we were thinking of transferring. People were like, oh no, you can't do that. There's no extracurricular activities. Your girls play softball. There's no opportunity for that. And I went in thinking this, and maybe that was true maybe a long, long time ago. And I feel like it's changed a lot. I feel like now, I mean, our school alone has cooking classes after school, mock trial UN. I mean, there's so many different things that the kids can do, track and field, cheerleading. I mean, there are so many opportunities for kids to do all that fun stuff.
There's a lot of kids with challenges in there, and in a public school, their answer is, we don't have the resources to keep the kids on, individually, depending on their level that they're on. So when at a Catholic school, we learn that, if there is a child that needs more reading or more math, they separate it and they work individually with that student because they have the resources for it.
I feel that everyone innately can learn. I think learning is individual. I think you will learn at your own pace. I don't feel like there's an inability to learn. I think that if you are an interested parent, and I think you care about them being educated, every teacher stays after. Every teacher comes early. There's work to be done at lunchtime. There's extra work, there's resources. There's so much available, and all you have to do is ask.
Forcing students to wear uniforms limits their individuality.
I'm a former public school teacher. I taught 7th and 8th grade in the public schools, and to be honest, I found that the single biggest distraction in the classroom was definitely how the kids dressed.
The individuality of each child, that's what
shines through.
It shines through.
Yes.
There's no way you are going to squash what these children are.
They can come out of that shell. I think every child can actually shine for who they are in the inside and not what they have on the outside and what they wear,
It's focused on what there should be focused on, academics.
How they are as a person, their academics, their personality as a individual, not what they're wearing. Hi, Stephen. Everyone knows Stephen. All the students know Stephen, but they know Stephen. Stephen's a good boy. Stephen listens. He's a good friend. He's there for you. Those are the things that you really want to stand out, and you want your kids to,
be known for.
I could never go back because it's so nice. They sit in the lunchroom and everyone eats and talks to each other, and they're not staring at their devices all day. They learn to really love each other, and sometimes they don't get along, but that's okay because
we don't always get along with everyone, right?
Right. You don't, but you always have to be kind, and I feel like that's what this place teaches. Whether you're, Catholic, Jewish, Greek, it doesn't matter what you are. This place is for everyone.
Forming hearts, informing minds, transforming lives. Fit for every student. Part 2, coming soon, The Student's View.